right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the losers finals. A best of three going to be played against Infinite Shots and Fortnite. Can't wait for this, but a little bit of a surprise that Fortnite got knocked down to this stage of the tournament. We'll see what they can do against JJ and Ness. And JJ and Ness, they had to win a couple of best of ones to get here, so they're gonna be ready. Wait a second. Are we good? I think we're good. All right, false start. That's a 5-yard penalty, right?
I think it's a 5-yard penalty. Last I checked the rule book, but it looks like we've started off clean, so we're gonna count it. They'll just start off with 5 yards. Reminder: Infinite Shots, JJ and Ness, Fortnite, Firstkiller, and mectos, who we just saw. That's gonna actually be off the outside of the back post, and it is 4:44 on the clock. 1-0 in favor of the Infinite Shot.
That's a huge fake from JJ. He drives all the way up to the ball on the sidewall, act like he's going to slam it across the backboard, and Firstkiller absolutely falls for that. Hook, line, and sinker. Jumps right at it, and the ball goes nowhere. JJ never touched it. But that's a second goal, this time for Ness. Off of the kickoff.
What is happening right now? Ness just...
Rim reads.
Oh. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay. So 2-0 is about as good as you could hope to start in the first 19 seconds against Fortnite. Firstkiller and mectos will certainly be looking to fight back against JJ and Ness in this one. We'll have to wait and see where the action takes us through the rest of this game. As that ball, that ball almost went in. I think, did somebody hide a magnet in the goal? I'm wondering if there's a magnet underneath the orange goal right now. We'll have to get some investigators out there to check on that. This is going to be a shot opportunity towards the near post. Not quite going to go in. Magnet has been deactivated. All's good. We can continue with game number 1 of Losers.
Look at that carry.
Firstkiller, a carry all the way across the wall. That's disgusting. Even though there was no shot. That's disgusting.
Ness looking for no follow-up. He just wants to murder Firstkiller and hope that JJ has the follow-up himself. But now, Firstkiller on the back wall is going to have the big clear. JJ's already backed up, ready for the 50-50 to follow it up. Now on the backboard, Ness gets the touch, but is looking very deadly for him. His mectos is going to get the double touch. Going to be thwarted by JJ from the backboard. Once again, emphasizing that backboard defense. These teams, if they're not using the backboard, they're going to be letting some goals loose. And hang on, Firstkiller is going to be using the backboard offensively as he drops it right to the front.
Oh! Wow! What a shot! mectos puts it up. Firstkiller, touchdown! Front tire! Dunk it down. What a play. That might be the best passing play we've seen so far, and we've had some good ones.
Yeah. Now, the last week's tournament, we saw Firstkiller's teammate Kinsey just did an unbelievable job at always setting up Firstkiller. Firstkiller would be on the backboard. Kinsey puts the pinpoint precision pass right on Firstkiller. He couldn't have asked for a better one. Over and over again, whether it was the backboard, the sidewall, in the middle of the court, Kinsey always found Firstkiller. If mectos can adopt that same strategy, possibly, maybe we'll get some more goals from Firstkiller's side. He's dribbling it up. He wants one more touch to slam it down, but yet again, the backboard defender holds true.
It's going to be JJ to carry from the wall. mectos early off the wall there to get a challenge. Back out to center. Firstkiller was able to put that towards target. mectos just going to have to try to slow that one down, and that is an unfortunate touch. That might have just set it up for a goal. Not what you're looking for. Down 1, make it down 2. And we still have more than half the game to go in game 1 of this best of 3.
That was a really unfortunate backflip from mectos, and he tries to salvage it by getting a touch because he knows that Infinite Shots are going to be hot on his heels right behind him. He can't see them because he's looking straight up at the ball, but he can hear them. He can hear the engines growling, and he panics, drops the ball, or lifts the ball straight upwards, and the rest is history.
And the ball has gone back and forth across the court before touching the ground after kickoff twice, I think, before it actually finally did touch the ground. It's going to be JJ to send this back over into the offensive side for blue. Pinches it back out, actually, to Ness. Grabs boost out of the corner. Try to get a read off that one. Couldn't quite do it. We are at halftime. It's going to be Firstkiller. Carry out to the side. mectos now does get challenged on the defense. A little bit of a bump there. Ness has to get a touch. Up to JJ. JJ by 1. JJ with only 1 more to go. Firstkiller comes from behind there and actually does get a touch to slow down the offensive pressure. Firstkiller with a demo, and now they're fighting back. Firstkiller the carry. No, it can't quite get through JJ. Ness now to carry it out. Both pick up boost, and that's going to be a pretty good advantage, but Firstkiller able to get a touch for indeed, and it's going to be back over to the corner in the defensive side for blue.
mectos looking to put the shot on, but man, Infinite Shots, their defense suddenly is looking spectacular. They might need to change their name to Infinite Saves, because no matter what Firstkiller and mectos put on, except for that backboard dunk, it's just getting swatted away. JJ, those backwards. Now back over to Ness. He's got it back out to the middle. Well, he's dribbling it all the way over to the net. It's up for JJ. They might be careful, though, because it looks like they're starting to double commit. You'd hate to see that an open net just gets scored in, but JJ's got all the time in the world for this read. Drops it. It rolls around. Full toilet and out. Everyone was holding their breath for that, I think. Firstkiller just casually pushes it forward. And it drops. Not quite on target yet. Holy smokes. Oh, Firstkiller
certainly will be a goal here. Just catching them out. Both defenders. Blue team is just all over there. JJ, a little bit of a touch. Firstkiller says, you're going to give me all this space. The second touch isn't even required. Firstkiller actually doing what we were seeing Nico do in their previous series. Ball is chipped up off the backboard. It's ready to go down and in. Puts the hitboxes up above in case there's a challenge from below, but no challenge to be seen. 3-2 with 1 minute to go. Anybody's game right now. And actually an open net here, and that's going to be
a tie game.
And that's 3-3, 1 minute down. And even with that mistake there from mectos on the backflip, trying to rectify, gifting a goal over to Infinite Shots. Fortnite fighting back. It's 14 shots to 6 in a tie game. Fortnite bringing the heat.
Indeed. Fortnite, one thing I really admire about them is that they just take the lowest of low shots. Either they go for these crazy air dribbles where they're trying to bait out the defense and beat them in the air, or if they've got the ball in the middle of the court, they just blast it as low as possible, barely going over the rim, maybe an inch to spare. And then you get dribbles like that. These guys are mechanical gods.
And we're going to have to see who can be more of the mechanical god here in the last 30 seconds. Firstkiller just going to put this up off the backboard. It's going to be JJ to pop this out. Nice work. Right over to Ness for the counter attack. mectos turns. It's not the best touch. Tried to get the flick up into the air. Firstkiller probably would have been able to come across and carry that back up to the other side. That's going to be a pinch off the net. Firstkiller hunting. Oh, and a hunt successful. Even though JJ knew it was coming the whole way. Firstkiller playing some mind games. Shot opportunity from Orange. It's going to be up off and into center. Firstkiller waiting. A demo on the defender. Firstkiller off the corner. Time is ticking away. mectos, no touch. Overtime in game 1. Losers finals.
All right. There's no kickoff cheese at all, really. So players are going to take a really neutral kickoff. But I have no idea. These games are so even. It looks like Fortnite, though, has all the momentum, and mectos couldn't quite find that if he had the boost. I think that's a much different story. He can possibly read the rim. But JJ and Ness are going to be really comfortable with what's developing right now. JJ can break free. No, wait. Firstkiller is zoning him out. Ness, fearing for his life, has to give the ball away.
mectos actually doing a really good job on the wall there, just putting all the hitboxes, flipping their cart backwards, looking to try to pinch that in near side on the rim, unable to do so. We are coming up on 1 minute down in overtime. Ness and JJ currently feeling a little bit of the pressure and looking to try to get the double touch there and pinch that off the corner, maybe to get that ball down towards their opponent's goal. mectos now has it all to do. Now it's Firstkiller. Nice little light touch off the front of the car, able to rectify it quickly. That's going to be off the backboard. Shot save off the backboard by Ness. Out to JJ. Already in position. Ness up off the wall. Firstkiller says back out. Certainly a double coming. Will there be some control? Up off the side. Over the top. And in overtime, Fortnite have taken it against Infinite Shots. What a game.
Holy... Dude, Firstkiller, he's so good around these corners. I'm surprised he didn't get one last touch, but he knew that the net was undefended. He beat the last defender, lifts it up just enough so that the defense can't get to it in time, right? If he lifts it any higher, the defense is going to be able to respond. So, man, Firstkiller is really cracked. He always has the right amount of lift on the ball at any given moment. Thank you so much, Nemesis Gaming, for the raid. If you guys are new here, this is the losers final of a $1,000 prize pool tournament. And on top of that, there's a $400 raffle for anyone who participates. Yes, it's a strong stuff. This is the second to last match we're going to have. Following this is going to be the grand finals, a best of 5 with Billy waiting for the winner of this series. The loser of this series is going to have to settle for third place. They'll be walking away with $100 split between the team. Second place is going to be $300, and then first place is going to have $600 in this tournament. A lot on the line here for these players. It might be adding to
Certainly.
the nerves right now.
Yeah, not just the nerves, not just the prize pool, but there's also history between all of these players as these summer tournaments have been going on for some time. These players are no strangers to each other, and that's going to be wow. If that didn't touch the rim, how does that get that ball once again? Shaquille O'Neal free throw right here. That is insane. What a shot! What a blazer!
Shaquille O'Neal free throw because it's so low.
Just the flattest shot you've ever seen in your life. Like, the fact the man ever made a free throw is just credit to
how much he's played, maybe. You kind of cut out there a little bit.
Fair enough.
Ooh. Yeah, that's the kind of shots they really need. If it's low and there's nobody on the backboard to defend it, then it's a really high percentage shot, and that's what they're looking for. They're trying to take those shots that are more guaranteed than others. And Firstkiller might have the redirect. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's mectos. I got their cars confused for a second, but that off of the corner, he just leans his car backwards so he hits it with his wheels. He needs that light touch to both go over the rim but also drop down in the front of the net.
Well, right now we have been feeling like Firstkiller for Fortnite has definitely been kind of the leader. Oh, actually a little bit of a missed kickoff there. Infinite shots. And maybe an opportunity to get goal number 3, but no. But if mectos can start to get firing as well, I think the mectos Firstkiller combo is going to be pretty disgusting, and that was a great opportunity there. Unable to finish it off. Firstkiller now has 2 to defend against, with mectos rotating back onto the defensive end. JJ looking for the double. Can't quite get it. Firstkiller, dangerous spot to let them be. Off the backboard. How did they get that much lift that close to the goal? 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. That's going to be another shot opportunity. Trying to get the ball in there so they can get that 0 off their scoreboard. Double rim and out. JJ just having no luck right now. 2-0. Still your score, but both teams really showing a lot of offensive ability.
Yeah, indeed. Although we're seeing Fortnite successful because I think every single one of their opportunities has been scary from the perspective of infinite shots. Although that, every time, man. What a move, though, from JJ. Getting it right above the rim. This is another one of those high percentage shots. If you can get it where it bounces on the backboard above the rim, the defense has trouble because they can't go to the spot where they want to clear it because the rim's right occupying that same space. So JJ is going to be looking for those chances to pop it right above the rim any chance he gets. It's a shot from him. The mecto is going to slot it away. And now we've got a 1-goal game suddenly. Infinite shots, not looking as desperate as they were before. And this redirect is going to head straight in. No, it bounces off the rim. Follow up too low.
Going to be still in a dangerous spot here. But Firstkiller going to be able to get at least one touch. Tries to flip off the ground. Doing a little bit of Andrew Mullen, perhaps. Trying to get a little bit of ground play there in the skate park. We have Firstkiller up off the ceiling. And it's actually going to drop down towards front. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater coming out September 4th, anybody? All right, we have 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes left on the clock. 2-1 here. JJ going to try to even up the score line in game number 2. Remember, game number 1 did go in favor of mectos and Firstkiller. We're going to see if they can make it game number 2 and find a rematch in the grand finals. And we are going to also be seeing mectos. Whoa, that was kind of close. Firstkiller going to go ahead and try to take that one. A little bit of a bump from JJ. mectos getting bullied so hard in this series right now. That's going to be out to center, out to neutral. JJ the pop up and over the goal. And it's still 2-1. This game is getting a little sweaty.
Yeah, it really is. We're seeing mectos backtracking, trying to get the ball to Firstkiller. But however, that dunk from the backboard couldn't have been more perfect. I think JJ, even though he has this backboard covered, you got to be really perfect in how you try to contest that ball, and it's tough, right? Because the ball is heading up above your head, your camera is panning upwards, and you can no longer see the backboard. You know you have to get the touch as soon as the ball meets the backboard, but if you don't know when that is, it gives mectos the opportunity to pinch it down right around your car.
3-1 now. And we could be seeing the curtain call for JJ and Ness. Do they have some gas left in the tank to show us a tie game at least, maybe even a win in the last 2 minutes of this game? It's going to pop out towards center. Up off the top, Firstkiller going to do a great job on the challenge. Double flip into the ball. Ness to carry it out. JJ to take over. Off the wall on the right side. The shot
so
down
smooth.
and through. How are you going to save that? Just try. 2-3.
Every piece of that move from the handoff from Ness to JJ scoring was butter. Ness lifts it up in his own corner because he knows that the other team isn't going to attack. They see it up high on the backboard. They retreat, and it's still not enough time as Ness hands the ball right into JJ's hands for the perfect shot into the front of the net. Makes it really tough for the defense to save it from the backboard.
Nice flip up there. JJ will get credited with the save. Looking for goal number 3 would send us into overtime at least. Firstkiller bodying JJ over on the other side. Can mectos just carry it in? JJ is able to actually get a touch there. Was able to pick up the corner boost after getting bumped a little bit. This could be the counterattack opportunity. It's up off the front rim. It's a close one. JJ right by the ball. Firstkiller stuck on the rim, and now it's all up to Ness to get this ball back into the defensive zone for Orange. JJ now to carry out to the corner. That is an awkward bounce. Ness up high off the board. Is there going to be a follow-up? Yes, the shot towards the far side does not go in. Less than 1 minute to go. 3-2 is
the
your score line. A bump! The save from JJ still, though. And somehow it's still a 1-point game. Is Ness about to show us some magic? Is JJ about to put on the show? We've seen him steal before in previous games. Firstkiller
still has boost.
Firstkiller 2 touches. And it is Ness to keep it out. Less than 30 seconds. This is insane.
It's just back and forth between these, but every single time it's an opportunity and it bounces off the rim over and over again. How do these players even calm their nerves when every single chance is a chance for glory, as the rim is doing so much work? Rim VPs in the chat because it is working overtime. 5 seconds to go. Firstkiller wants one more touch. Ness lifts it up into the corner. mectos is going to be on it, trying to drop it, but JJ's keeping the ball up. He's got some boost to deal with it. He needs to hand it off to Ness here for the finale, but Ness gets beat by Firstkiller, and Firstkiller shuts it down for the GGs. Oh, that couldn't be any closer. Fortnite.
What a loser's finals.
Yeah,
Holy
indeed.
smokes.
Fighting and clawing their way to victory, holding that defensive line, and still managing to put infinite shots on the back foot as they took their shots of their own. But man, like, this couldn't be a better loser's final, I think. This is possibly the best one I've ever seen, and I've casted a lot of these. That's as close as it gets.
And we have, and that means we have the rematch, the salty rumback, if you will. We're going to be back in the grand finals with Fortnite versus the Billies, and we're going to see if Firstkiller and mectos can get some revenge after being sent down to the losers bracket with their tails between their legs. And as you already mentioned before as well, the grand finals, if mectos and Firstkiller do manage to win one of those, it will be a reset. So then you'll have the bracket reset, and we'll run it all over again. So we have the potential to see a lot of pretty intense Rocket League ranked hoops coming up here.
That's right. Yeah, Firstkiller and mectos. There's a mountain in front of them if they want to hope to win. Meanwhile, Nico and Wolf, if they want to hope to win this tournament, they just need 3 games out of the next 5.